EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Eastlake Golf Club in Atlanta, Georgia, it's the final round of the Tour Championship. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, our leader here on this Sunday is our featured golfer. He's got a sizable advantage here as he looks to increase it further. Time to get out to the action on the course as we pick things up on the tee at the par 4 14th. Frank, it's been a fairy tale season for our featured golfer, and now it all comes down to this. Into this final round, the leader in the race for the Tour Championship and the FedEx Cup. What advice would you have on this very important Sunday?
The easiest one to say, don't choke, really. I mean, if people choke for money, they choke for titles. I mean, this has got everything on the line. Your life's going to change. No two ways about it. I mean, somehow you can't afford to think of anything. You've got to go back to when you were a kid. That's just...
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Eastlake Golf Club in Atlanta, Georgia, it's the final round of the Tour Championship. Well, we have already seen 3 scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds of golf. By the time twilight comes calling later today, we will have a champion as we check the Sunday leaderboard. Our leader is indeed our featured golfer. It has been a textbook performance to this point. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been.
Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Nope. EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Eastlake Golf Club in Atlanta, Georgia, it's the final round of the Tour Championship. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. Time to get out to the action on the course as we pick things up on the tee at the par 4 14th.
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
This from about 10 feet. Okay, good putt, and a par here at 14. And pars to the clubhouse will do nicely as this remains a giant 8-stroke cushion. That was obviously well struck, but it came in a little too hot, and that one's going to run out and leave him a much longer birdie putt than he would have hoped for. Yeah, had to be careful with that one. Couldn't be too frisky, and that's not too bad. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And that lead already insurmountable. Got to stay at 9 shots. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notobegay III.
158 yards left to the hole, standing on even par, looking to go under for the day.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
Oh, what a putt right there. The speed was spot on, but it was just a fraction off liner. That would have gone in. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll remain well in control of this tournament. Showing no signs of a let-up here. This tournament seemingly under control, as that's in the fairway here at 17. And that'll do just fine. 10-foot putt left. Finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And the lead is now into double digits. It's an insurmountable 10-shot advantage. Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
That is started right, and that is trouble. EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Eastlake Golf Club in Atlanta, Georgia, it's the final round of the Tour Championship. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, out to the action we go as we'll pick things up at the par 5 18th hole. Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Let's bring in Notobegay III for a look at birdie.
Well, in all things considered, he's in pretty good shape, coming back up the slope, working slightly to the right.
Oh, yeah, bottom of the barrel for birdie here at 18. What a year our featured golfer put together, Frank. This was almost ordained from the start, and now the season of great highs is capped off with a Tour Championship.
Well said, Rich. You know, the 3 playoff events, they've just come to this huge crescendo, and it spits out one champion, and what a worthy one we see.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Notobegay III, and Iona Stephen, We're a couple of blocks off of famed Sunset Boulevard at historic Riviera Country Club in Pacific Palisades, California. With Frank Nobilo up here in the tower, I'm Rich Lerner, and Frank, Riviera is undoubtedly special. From the Hollywood vibe to the history that Hogan made here, there are few places that can match Riviera.
It's just a straight-out great golf course. George Thomas, the great designer, did a phenomenal job here. It's hard to criticize a single hole on this golf course, and you referenced Hogan. This is one of the many places that is called Hogan's Alley, and yet the little quirk of fate at Riviera is neither Nicklaus or Woods ever won around here.
"11 feet away. Yes, nicely done. It's in for birdie, and it's into red figures now at 1 under par. That one gonna be in great shape. So following the birdie at 1, a solid drive here at the second. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Just slightly down the hill, this one, but it's going to have a good amount of movement from right to left.
Nope, that didn't quite turn as much as he'd hoped. Oh no. So he's unable to keep the momentum going after the opening birdie as he gives it right back here at number 2. Oh, and it's a narrow fairway here at 3, but that'll be a great spot. Pin tucked in the back right here as he readies his second. That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. That slides by to the right. Just never had that on target. Okay, so a great start with a birdie at 1, but it's now back-to-back bogeys at 2 and 3. And that's certainly not what you have in mind standing on the tee box. That never had a chance of hitting the green. Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Slipping just a bit, another bogey, and now 2 over par. This starting toward the right side, and that is not where you want to be. That's up on the hill right of this 5th fairway. And that is long, and it is all the way over near the 6th tee. I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you got to work.
Nah, might have stared at that one too long. And sometimes you just got to go with your gut. So came into this hole at 2 over, but with the double, You can do the math. He's now at 4 over. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. This is a 22-foot putt. No, that's not going to get there. That is a tough distance to get right.
That's about as depressing a moment as there is in golf. When you miss the bogey putt, you know you're staring at double.
Okay, third putt's the charm, but it's going to make for a rather untidy 5 here at the par 3. Nope, that's going to be down into the ravine to the right of this 7th fairway. This going to be very difficult to get to the green. It's his second from a terrible lie. Well, Frank, this is one we won't be replaying on the highlight shows this evening, but he did the right thing getting it back in play.
Yeah, that's right, Rich. I mean, it's dodgy when you get in the rough because it always depends on the loft that you have in your hands and how much grass you get between the club and the ball.
Well, it's a double bogey, and if he keeps this up, he's going to need another pencil for the back 9. Yeah, playing for this right side fairway, and that is right where you want to be. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
Yes, he's left himself 140 yards to the flag. Wind into the face, so you'll definitely need to account for that.
And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. I can guarantee that was much more than he wanted coming back, but he got it to go, and he'll walk off with a bogey. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Probably going to have to hit one more club here, Frank. A little bit uphill. What these greens can do to you, they make you see things that just aren't there, and that one slides by. Okay, so a poor lag putt from long distance contributes to the issues here. That is in for a double bogey.
My, you're still thinking about what happened on the last hole. Double bogey there and a missed fairway here. Stay in the present. Just hit it way too hard, and you don't get enough spin on the ball, it is going to fly out of that lie.
It is always so hard to judge the flight coming out of that kind of lie. I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you got to work.
Oh yeah, really well done there. That was definitely more than a knee knocker, but it is in for bogey. So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got to weigh a little bit on that tee ball. Safely back into the fairway. That was the job at hand, and it's a good end result. "15 feet away.
couldn't get that one on target. A lot of you out there can relate to that.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
He's got exactly 100 yards to the front, 149 to the hole, struggling all day looking to do something good here.
So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity.
And that's weighted pretty well, but it'll sneak by. Okay, so the concentration dips a bit here near the hole. It becomes a 3-putt. Suddenly, this winds up a double bogey. Not in the fairway, but not a real problem here at the 13th. Getting set to play his second shot. Well, there's a bright spot in the day that's had precious few. That'll bring a smile to the face. Well done there for a much-needed birdie. A little too much spice on that one. That flies the green, and he'll be chipping out of the rough. A little short-sighted here, left of the green for his second. I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Wrong time to be leaking oil here at the 14th hole, Frank.
And to state the obvious, too, that was very makeable. That's the one you'd expect to make more often than not. That's going to hurt.
Well, scoring's been an issue so far. That's maybe being kind, but hey, that's a good tee shot right there.
Imagine a miss club because that ball sailed past the flag. Really just fortunate to stay on the back of the green.
This hole really taking its toll now. Okay, well, this round kind of limping to a finish. It is another double bogey here at 15. Yeah, that one came out hot, tough to judge sometimes, coming out of the sand, and that winds up well beyond the flag. Yeah, that's a good, firm putt. It's been a rough road to this point, but fortunately the damage there, just one lost shot. Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. Third shot about 100 yards out. Oh, and that is going to be into that deep bunker short of the green. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. That one kind of took off on him. That'll happen sometimes coming out of the bunker, and that scoots right on by. That's going to slide on by. Okay, so a good scoring opportunity goes by the wayside here in a big way. That is a 3-putt 7 here at the par 5.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe two. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
So this for a finishing birdie at 18.
And this really is all about visualization. You've got to see the line in your head, pick out a spot, maybe a foot and a half in front of you, and aim for that.
Okay, a good putt, able to save par here at 18. And this is going to be a round of 93. So for Frank Nobilo and all of us here at EA Sports, I'm Rich Lerner. We're about 2 miles from the Pacific Ocean as we come to you from Riviera Country Club for this episode of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. Hello again and welcome. I'm Rich Lerner. We will check in with Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we move along, but I'm pleased as always to be joined in the 18th tower by a man who won 15 times around the world, Frank Nobilo. And Frank, looking forward to what should be a fun afternoon of golf.
Yeah, very much so, Rich. When you've waited all morning, those afternoon rounds are a little special, aren't they? I'm really looking, though, for today to see if they come out of the gates nice and quick. That's for sure. I know the finish here is always important, but get out of the gates quick and then see if you can finish the job this afternoon.
Matt got that up too high and it didn't want to come back. Oh, well, that is not what you want to see on the first hole. He's already thinking this better not be one of those days. Okay, so already a 3-putt here at the first, and it will be a double bogey start to this round. And there's a good first step to start making up some ground after the troubles at one. A picture-perfect drive here at the second.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
A good 20-footer here.
Well, that's disappointing. He misses the par putt, and he'll have this for bogey.
So maybe some early round jitters here so far. A double at the first, and he gives another one back here at number 2. Oh, and it's a narrow fairway here at 3, but that'll be in a great spot. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really. Outside chance for better.
Much needed there. A birdie at the third, and that might stem the tide just a little as he's back to +2 for his round. Boy, just far too strong with a tee shot there, and this winds up flying the green. Still work to do to get this on the green. This is second. So he will finish that one off, and maybe a roll of the eyes there as well. It's a bogey 4 here at number 4. That is straight into the thick stuff. So even from the thick stuff, a chance still to possibly reach this green in regulation. Okay, so good work there to get this back out into the short grass.
And really, this is not a bad spot to be, just a little short of the green. Certainly not out of the question to get away with a par.
Just a little sloppy right now. No other way to say it. Another bogey and 4 over for the day. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Okay, no problem with that. And this one gonna settle into the bunker off the tee. Need to be careful not to take much, if any, sand here. His second to this par 4. Good putt there. All things considered, bogey, not the worst result. Yeah, that's a good shot. Decided to go for the right side fairway, and that's in good shape. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
1-3-1 all the way to the flag today. Wind into the face, so you'll definitely need to account for that.
Hey, maybe that can help turn things around here on this front side. Well done there from off the green. It's down for an unlikely birdie. And that one not quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker. Well, I know I'm paid to talk, but there's not really much to say about that. Best to just move on to the next shot. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Okay, good putt there to stop the bleeding. It's a bogey at the 9th, and that's going to finish off a front 9 of 41, 6 over par. Oh no, lost that one dead right. So a poor tee shot at 10, now his second. Didn't trust the read there, and that's going to cost him. So that's in for his 5, but it's a bogey here to start off the back 9. Okay, this not the biggest of fairways at Riviera, but that's a good drive here at 11. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Okay, not too bad there. This a little under 10 feet for birdie. Nope, that's not on target, and he just hasn't been able to make much happen here. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still inside 40 feet. Just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
Oh no, a lapse in concentration there. That'll cost him. Been that kind of day. 8 over par already.
Nice greenness up ahead with that flag today, sitting on the right middle. But this tee shot down the right has made the second shot one that has to be respected.
A birdie opportunity here at 13.
Really not a whole lot to this. He's going to get a little help from the slope. Other than that, just slightly to the right.
This is a 9-footer. Not that time. That's going to slip on by. Cleans that up in the hole. And that's certainly not what you have in mind standing on the tee box. That never had a chance of hitting the green. Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par.
Some say it's not how you start, but it's how you finish. Are you a believer in that? Because I actually think that was a really good shot. So it starts here.
This would be a big bonus if it went in, more than likely just trying to get this one close. That is agonizing.
Hit it.
Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. Now from the bunker.
Just a little splash out on this par 3.
Okay, well, that is on the green, but apparently just too difficult to get enough loft on it out of the bunker, and that winds up well beyond the hole. Not a whole lot has gone right, that's for sure. Although that putt rolling in for a bogey, would you say that went right? I guess the way it's been going, you take what you get. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. Now from way back, better than 300 yards, a second to the par 5. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, it did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Okay, no problems there, and that, I imagine, a very satisfying birdie.
The round was gone at one stage, but the birdie on the previous hole plus a good tee shot, you're showing a lot of guts out there right now.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been.
Birdie on the last, and likely to give at least one back here.
I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you got to work. That's the cruelest thing about this game, Rich. I mean, it's just now it's another shot.
So that will be a double bogey 6 here at the last. And that's going to be a round of 82. Well, that'll wrap it up for us today. We saw a lot of great golf, Frank.
The course was good. It was gettable for some, but